This, though, looks a lot more ominous than what we'll see for the Palm Beaches and Treasure Coast, as a matter of fact. Well, we've got some sun for you to enjoy, but certainly the trade-off being the winds. It is blustery outside today, but here's a gorgeous view of West Palm. You can see the intercoastal, some white caps in the water. We are seeing our first weather warning of the day. It is a severe thunderstorm warning in Ashtabula County. This is far northeast Ohio until 2:30. The main threat here, a chance for some damaging winds. This is what we have to look forward to as we head toward the weekend. All right, we'll put that away and we'll focus on the cold that's coming your way tonight. Radar indicating anything from 1.5 inches to over 2 inches in some spots, believe it or not. Yeah, you still might want just a light jacket. We are headed into the 50s after all along the coast, and 40s if you're inland overnight. We started at 49 degrees at the airport this morning. Temperatures have slowly risen since, but everybody within the Sunshine State is enjoying a lot of sunshine, just some colder air for the time being. Oh, indeed. I had the puffy coat. I am not afraid to admit it. It was chilly this morning as you head outside. You'll feel that too. The last couple mornings certainly have been maybe a smidge cooler than what we're seeing now, but still 42 in Port St. Lucie. There is a cloud deck here, and when the winds lighten up, it allows those clouds to sink on in. That's what we're seeing this morning with that muggy air. We do still see some green though on the map. Northern Palm Beach County here, south of Jupiter, north of Palm Beach Gardens, and then into Martin County. You can see some of this activity coming on as promised between Stewart and Hove Sound right now. So these little quick sprinkles, nothing more than that, little nuisance showers. And this is the last real chilly morning. You'll see our record lows not close, but sweater weather, jacket weather early on. Currently it is 46 degrees. Meteorologist Harrison Hove here with your weather on the ones. We are tracking some severe weather already developing across the Buckeye State in far northeast Ohio, Ashtabula County, under a severe thunderstorm warning, you see, until 2:30. I put this in motion so you can see over the last hour how this one cell has progressed, and notice the National Weather Service is kind of cutting that warning back just a little bit as this storm races eastward 35 miles an hour, making a beeline for the state line with Pennsylvania. Also weakening just a bit. You can see the last few frames, important to know, gusty winds. Gusts in excess of 60 miles an hour are a possibility with this, but I like that we start to see it weaken just a tad. You see those bright oranges or those bright reds fade just a tad over the last couple frames, meaning the cell might be weakening just a hair. Now, there could also be some small hail in this too, so you want to watch out for this. This is north of US 6 here, south of the coastline, moving eastward, 35 miles an hour, headed into Pennsylvania. You can see though on the back end of it, there are some additional cells that are back building off of this storm. What happens when one storm collapses, a lot of times you get a downdraft that pushes some hot air up. That instability fires off another thunderstorm. That's what we're seeing in western Ashtabula County. This storm though that's warned is in eastern Ashtabula County. It is moving eastward again at 35 miles an hour. It is shaping up to be a busy afternoon though. You see across the Buckeye State here. Still fairly dry, allowing those temperatures to climb, but we're also watching these big storms back west in through Indiana. You can see some bowing out with this line here. It could be some damaging winds there. It's already being warned for in central Indiana, so I'm watching it closely for you as it moves closer to the Ohio border, something we are going to keep our eye on. Also, a severe thunderstorm watch for our northwestern counties until 7 p.m. That could expand across the state, but we'll watch for that. It has not done so just yet. Most of us, though, in the light shade of yellow today, under a slight risk for some severe storms. Main threat today is going to be some gusty winds out there with the heat and humidity help fueling that instability. Temps already in the 90s. We'll keep you updated. Meteorologist Harrison Hove here with your weather on the ones. We're continuing to track severe weather for you. Again, the environment is ripe for some strong to even severe storms. We're already seeing that unfold in parts of the state. We'll start in northeast Ohio. This severe thunderstorm warning is in effect just a couple more minutes until 2:30. You see a lot of thunder and lightning. Radar was indicating a chance of 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts with it. It is moving so fast, though, east 35 miles an hour. And the first part of the storm, or the original storm, that was the concern, is well into Pennsylvania. But the storm continued to elongate, and that's why why there is still a lot of thunderstorm activity in that warning box in Ashtabula County. Again, until 2:30, so just a few more minutes to go on this as we track it minute by minute for you. Again, I pause this so you can see the current cell north of Andover, south of Conneaut and Ashtabula, not along the lakeshore at all, further inland. We're watching it though, a lot of nasty lightning with that system. Also, wider view shows you what we will contend with over the course of the afternoon. We've got this strong storm in north central Indiana. I'll step off. I want to show you though that this bowing structure is a concern. As you see, what I'm watching for very carefully in through here is to see how far out that line juts out. That would indicate some damaging winds too. So I've got my eye on it as it gets closer and closer to Ohio. Again, we're tracking minute by minute for you because the whole state almost under that slight risk for some severe weather today. The yellow shade, it's the damaging winds, it's the small hail that will continue to be a threat, mainly because the heat, the humidity, and then some instability, some lift that is going to cause some issues. 95 right now in Dayton, 91 Chillicothe, 92 in Columbus. It feels like the low triple digits as a result. We've got the winds from the southwest really cranking, bringing that heat and humidity in. So again, as we go hour by hour, you can see storms will be a possibility around dinner time, even beyond tonight. So it's something we'll watch into the nighttime hours for you. Also wanted to let you know the National Weather Service office in Cleveland just reported a marine thunderstorm wind gusts of 43 miles an hour. I'll continue to keep you updated. All right, tracking some warm air now, but tracking some rain showers later for you. It is 78 in Sebastian, 80 in Fort Pierce. We're at 80 in Jupiter and 79 in Boca. We've enjoyed these 80s the last several days, but some subtle changes coming. And, you know, the cold front that we're tracking just to the north and west, going to bring us a little bit of rain. This, though, looks a lot more ominous than what we'll see for the Palm Beaches and Treasure Coast, as a matter of fact. As the front moves closer, look at what happens. Loses a lot of moisture. Could see some rain showers, though, tonight. It'll be spotty. And overnight into tomorrow morning, also some light spotty showers possible. So maybe have the umbrella with you just in case. That cold front moves through by around lunch or early afternoon tomorrow. Then the cooler air starts to pool in for tomorrow night. It's one morning of jacket weather on Friday, and then just some drier conditions with some sunnier skies. Want to show you in terms of the temperature. We say cold front and you're like, oh, I don't know if I can handle it, but you see temperatures only trending down into the 70s. I think we'll all be all right. Well, I hope you had the coat this morning. You know, temperatures did fall into the 40s overnight is what we woke up to, but now we are seeing the temps climb. A nice little rebound today with some blue skies, some gorgeous sunshine. Nice picture of West Palm Beach as you look at the Intracoastal. Temperatures behind that front certainly colder than 24 hours ago. In fact, in West Palm Beach, we're 12 degrees colder right now than we were yesterday. At this time, we started at 49 degrees at the airport this morning. Temperatures have slowly risen since, but everybody within the Sunshine State is enjoying a lot of sunshine, just some colder air for the time being. Currently, it is 58 in Jupiter, it's 55 in Stewart, we're at 62 in Boynton Beach, 54 in Belglade, and the cool spot is on the north side of the lake, Okeechobee, checking in at 52 degrees right now. To compound the chill in the air, we do have winds from the north behind that front, which is typical here. It's a cold, dry wind, 10 to 15 miles an hour, so you're feeling it, and 50s plus a little bit of wind might mean a light jacket for you. It's probably a good plan, even into the afternoon where temps are expected to push into the 60s. You see we're staying dry here on Viper, so that is good news. Put this together for you to show we are behind the front. It is well to the south, stretching across Cuba and the Bahamas. We're just enjoying the dry air associated with high pressure, and this little feature is going to continue to influence our weather here for the next handful of days. I'll tell you what, if you were chilly this morning, it's going to be even colder tomorrow morning too, so just take that into account. We'll be down maybe 3 to 4 degrees colder than what we saw this morning. That's because winds will lighten up and also still have those clear skies. But the afternoons, they turn out to be dynamite, don't they? We're on the cusp of a really nice afternoon coming our way today and also tomorrow too. We'll start to see a warming trend by the end of the work week, and that will push us to some higher temperatures for the weekend. A little breezy offshore, again, seas 3 to 5 feet. Light chop for your inland waters. We'll watch that carefully for you. Temperature today, 65 degrees, your high. This is below normal for this time of year, but it's a chilled sunshine, a little nip to the air. In terms of your low temperatures for tonight, here we go. 40 for Wellington, 44 in Lake Worth. We'll be at 45 in Jupiter, 42 for Belglade. We've got some 30s as you get into the Treasure Coast, 38 Fort Pierce, 36 in Okeechobee, 43 for Stewart. So a little cold early on tomorrow. We are up to about 67 on Wednesday, though. You see, holding in the 60s for a couple days. The extended forecast here rolls it out. The 80s, they're in sight for the weekend. The timing, pretty good on that one.